Hi, and welcome to another episode of Home Coffee Brewing with April. My name is Patrick Rolfe, and this series is all about exploring how different homebrewers around the world are using the April brewer to brew their coffee. For this episode, we are in Seoul, South Korea, and we're meeting up with Ahnstar, fellow YouTuber, I guess we are these days. He's quite famous in Korea, though. He is basically inviting us home, which is really kind of him, and just showing how he is using the April brewer to brew both hot and cold coffee, actually, because cold coffee is a big thing here in Korea. So we hope you really enjoyed this episode, and we'll tune in with you guys later. Enjoy. So we're on the inside, and it's time to brew some coffee, right?
Yeah.
What are we gonna brew today?
We are gonna brew the coffee for Ethiopia. Yergachev.
Super cool.
Chelbasa washed coffee. I like washed coffee.
Yeah.
So
I like washed coffee as well.
yeah.
So the roastery name was Identity Coffee Lab.
Identity Coffee Lab.
Are they here?
They are close to here, but they are in Hapjeong. And this is Mapo. Yeah, also there is also Mapo.
Yeah.
And then if you by car, go there to 15 minutes or 20
I think
minutes.
when I drove here, I think maybe I drove past on the outside.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. So a local roastery here in Seoul?
Yeah, in Seoul.
Very cool.
This is one of the very famous specialty coffee roastery in Seoul. Mm-hmm. So this is my favorite, one of my favorite also.
Super. Then let's try it, right?
Yeah. So today I'm gonna make 2 cups. Yeah. So 1 cup is hot coffee. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another cup is iced coffee. Yeah. Many Korean people like iced coffee, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, it's so interesting because in Copenhagen or in Sweden, we don't, even in summer, we don't drink iced coffee.
Yeah.
But then here in Korea, even if it's like winter, you drink iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Yeah.
Many Korean people love iced coffee. So I have to introduce our Korean iced coffee recipe.
Yeah, exactly. The culture, right?
Yeah. And then same coffee. I'm gonna use same coffee.
So we're going to show basically a one hot and one cold version of that same coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Super.
Yeah. When I use a brew dripper, the coffee bean, I will grind more coarser. Yeah. And then I'll gonna 2 pour. Okay. Three pour. Yeah. 1 is blooming.
Okay.
Yeah, and 2, 3.
Yeah. How much coffee beans are you going to use?
16 grams. 16 grams of coffee, and then I will pour my water about 260. 260. So brew ratio is 1 to 16 point. Yeah, 16 point. Yeah, something like that.
And that's for the hot coffee, that's right?
Hot coffee.
I see you have a very fancy new grinder.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that have this grinder, especially not at home.
Yeah, I see.
I think that's very rare.
This is because I'm a coffee YouTuber, so this is what I will review.
Okay.
This grinder. So these days I will use this.
That's the latest grinder from Option O. Right?
Option O, Lagom, and 01 model. Yeah. So burr is so big.
Yeah.
I can choose the 2 bar. One is the 102 millimeters grinder. Option O's grinder.
Which is crazy, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. And then 98 SSP bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I can choose. So I will choose the SSP 98 SSP. No. I'm sorry. 102 Lagom bar.
Okay, so now it's the 102 Lagom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's too big.
I actually haven't tried this grinder myself. I'm very curious.
Really?
Yeah, because I actually am a big fan of Option O. I think they do very good grinders.
Yeah.
I like the I have the P100, the one before this one.
Yeah. Also, that is also big.
Yeah, exactly. But this is even bigger, right? Yeah.
More big. Okay, I will use the 16 grams of coffee. I like light roast coffee, so that's the reason why I like April coffee. Yeah. So Identity Coffee Lab is also good at light roast coffee.
Yeah.
So when I drink light roast coffee, I will use less coffee bean.
Okay.
Yeah, less amount of coffee beans. Yeah. And then brew ratio is more big.
You're using more water.
But yeah, using more water because good coffee has more good have more good flavors.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
And
so
you want to be able to extract them, right?
yeah,
I agree 100%. I think that makes so much more sense, right? When you have a really good coffee, you want to make sure all of that flavors
yeah,
and sweetness comes out, right?
yeah. If I use the dark roast coffee, brew ratio it change more
Yeah.
small.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did the same, actually.
So yeah.
Need something else to illustrate. Yeah. And you're grinding at 5 points, just before 6.
Yeah, and then I will move more closer.
So a little bit closer.
Yeah.
That's because it's like this, right? So we're at 6.2 on the grinder.
Yeah, 6.2.
This is super cool, actually. I've never seen this before.
Oops. And
And
then
like a magnet.
yeah. Okay.
And then I see you can. That's so much nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on the 100 it's very difficult.
Yeah. So I think okay.
And then I see you have this must be RPM on the side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard it 600 to 1,400
Yeah.
or yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 600 to 1,040. Yeah.
So basically, it's not just the size of the burst set is really important, right? And to some degree, the larger the burst set, the better. We can say kind of. It's not as easy as that, but kind of. But then also the speed. So that's what we're referring to RPM. The speed of how the burst set is moving.
Yeah.
It's also really important.
Yeah, very important. So, yeah, okay. And there is a magnet.
Cool.
Yeah, so you can easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Okay. Then we'll use.
April paper filter.
Yeah.
When you have the green plastic brewer, do you usually use plastic for your brewers, or do you like different materials?
No, I like plastic because the temperature is more fast going up and so.
So a bit easier to just maintain or retain that temperature throughout the brew, right?
Yeah. And then I will make my temperature, water temperature is 97.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that also specific to a light roasted coffee?
Yeah, light roast coffee. But I'm not using the 97 degrees of water making all light roast coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, some light roast coffee. So when I use the April dripper, I use more high temperature.
Okay.
Okay. And then okay.
And then what actually is the water you're using? I saw you were tapping out water from
home water.
Home water.
Yeah, LG frustrator water.
Okay. Yeah.
Just home water.
So the normal water is good enough and
good enough. Yeah. Because Korea, especially in Seoul, Seoul's water is very good, very fit to coffee. This coffee.
Nice.
PP 50 to 100 ppm like this.
Yeah.
So
which sounds perfect.
Yeah, so water is very perfect. So when I brew special coffee, I will use the convenient. How can I say?
Like
Pyeongchangsu.
Sure.
Bottle of water. Pyeongchangsu and ices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tried to make your own water? With like mineral or something?
Yeah, of course. And I was trying to making water using the different bottle of our Korean water.
Okay, to find the best one.
Yes, so I'll mix them. And then find out best water.
Also, you also blending waters for brewing. Okay.
But these days, no. There's no time to mix water. So
but it's a great idea actually, and it's like bottled water is something that a lot of home brewers are using around the world. And sometimes actually mixing two different bottled waters, maybe one with a higher ppm and a lower ppm, can give you that kind of perfect balance, right? So it's a very interesting thing to try.
Very, very interesting, and very interesting.
No, for sure. So are you going to be, when you're brewing the coffees here, I'm always very curious because the flavor notes of this coffee here is then peach, bergamot, green apple, black tea. And we had a few videos now where some of the coffees don't have any flavor notes. And this obviously has flavor notes, right? Do you think, as for you as a home brewer, is this important for you?
Very important for me.
That's important.
Not just I can feel this flavor or not. This image, this image is very important for me. I think I saw this cup note, I image the color of this coffee. Just color. Beginner, it's important for a beginner especially. I'm a barista, you're the barista, right? If the professional barista, he can feel the cup note. Direct cup note directly. But so many people is not a professional barista. So I recommend my subscribers, if you see the cup note, you can image the color. Like color.
So this would then be a little, let's say, maybe orange.
Green, and then yellow something.
Of course. So it's which we kind of said already, but a wash processed coffee from Shelbessa in Ethiopia. So it's a very classic washing station in Jägershof, which is like it's a very well known good estate, right? They produce some just very good Ethiopian coffees. So I'm very excited to try. Cool.
Okay. I rinse my.
So do you always rinse the filter?
I always rinse because not the paper smell. Not just paper, because recently many paper filter is good. So there's no paper smells like before.
It's getting better. That's true.
But temperature, one is temperature. And then two is the amount of components of coffee. If I don't rinse the paper, when I pour the coffee, water will be.
It will not be uniform. That's true.
So and then
it's a very good point because paper filter, which is important, it absorbs differently, right? So if you haven't already wet it, then you're not gonna have that water go through uniformly. That's a very good point.
Usually, paper filter gets water 1 to 2.5 grams of water. So
that's true.
Okay.
Smells very good. Smells Ethiopian.
It's good.
What do we know what the roast date on this coffee is here? Is it the 4th of October, right?
One month.
A little bit more. Is that usually what you use? Is that like good for you, or do you usually have fresher or older?
A little bit older. But I think 1 month and 1.5 months is okay to light roast. Some brands like roast coffee.
For sure. I agree.
And then, okay, I will
So 16 grams of coffee. We have 97 degrees Celsius water. Go for it.
So coffee. Then okay.
You're doing very kind of gentle, very like specific, accurate pour. So about 40 grams in the first pour.
And then 30 seconds. I bloom 30 seconds. Yeah. And then this is very important. Keep my waters maintain high temperature.
Yeah, so you always put it back to make sure that you have 97.
Yeah. Okay. 30 seconds. So this is very important. Yeah. Save, and then 100.
150.
50. Okay. 150.
Okay, so like very gentle first and quite aggressive second pour.
Yeah, because this I will make water more higher.
Yeah.
This filter, the April filter. Okay, I will explain to you later.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the next pour, the last pour, right?
Yeah, to the last pour.
And you're waiting for 130 maybe?
I can see the water is not the water.
So you're actually waiting for, so he's waiting for the coffee bean to be dry or exposed.
Yeah.
Basically, when you see the coffee bed, that's when the last pour happens.
Yeah.
And then up to 260. Perfect. Very good.
So this is my method.
Yeah. Okay. And why do you think it's so important to wait until you see the coffee bed?
This is because light roast coffee. I was used to coarser grind size, right? So if we use the coarser grind size, we can get a aroma. We can get a good aroma and good sweetness, but we will lose our silky texture or complexity, right? So this is why I wait the water going down, all the water going down, because I use the fresh water more can extract more coffee components.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, so.
That's very interesting. What do you think flavor-wise in the cup? Like, what is the biggest difference you can taste when you let that bed be exposed? Like, what is it? Is it sweeter coffee? Is it more flavor complex? What is it that you like taste-wise?
I can. Okay.
So 3 minutes, and we check it out.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. And then all the water has gone through the filter again. Yeah, very good.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you stir you always stir the coffee before you serve it?
Yeah.
So something a lot of people are forgetting, I think, with filter coffee. They usually do it with espresso, but filter coffee actually also separates, right? So if you want a really balanced, good taste experience, you always actually want to mix it before you drink it or serve it.
I think we can get a different flavor if we use coarse grind size coffee and then fine grind size coffee. Yeah, this is not about the time or temperature. Yeah, just grind size is different, so we can get a different flavor note for it.
What do you taste? Are you? So again, peach, bergamot, green grape.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of grape.
Yeah.
Black tea.
Yeah.
Definitely green grape and black tea.
Yeah, I can feel the green grape and black tea and a little bit of peach, but not very sacrifice for me.
No.
Yeah.
It's more in the kind of green grape side of things.
Yeah.
Right? But I think the brew is very well balanced. So it actually tastes. I think you can really taste the coffee, right? When you're brewing coffee, it's always, you have the green coffee, you have the roasting, you have the brewing, 3 different parts of that value chain that all has an impact, right?
Yeah.
And as a home brewer, there's only one part of it, right? So you can't always control all the other variables, right?
Yeah.
But so you want to brew this as an iced coffee as well, right? So
Yeah.
what are we doing then for the iced version of it?
I can get a brewed ice version. Okay. How do you feel this coffee?
I think it's so the most important thing with coffee when I drink coffee in general is that I want to be able to taste where the coffee is from. That is very important.
Yeah.
And I think when you drink this, it's very clear that it's a washed Ethiopian coffee. That's very like specific. So I think anyone with a bit of experience that drinks this would be able to tell that, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice, right?
Yeah.
That I think I want a little bit more fruit, like a little bit more stone fruit, that peachiness to it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we have in the cup, but I'm having a feeling that can very much be the let's say the green coffee itself. So I don't think brew-wise, I don't necessarily think we can do much different to get more peach.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you.
I think it's important to understand that coffee is never better than the green coffee, right?
Yeah.
Which is a good solid cup of coffee, right? For sure. But I think it's hard to get that stone fruit out of it. But it's also as it cools down, it becomes more floral.
Yeah, more floral.
Yeah, a little bit more Ethiopian, right? So quite enjoyable actually.
Yeah. But if I have a next chance, I will change the water of degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down
just
or low?
Down.
Down.
Yeah. A little bit down.
How much down?
And 2 or 3 grams of yeah.
And what do you hope to achieve with a bit of a lower temperature?
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lower acidity and more sweetness.
Yeah. More sweetness, a little bit like maybe cleaner profile. I still think it's a clean cup of coffee.
Yeah.
For sure. Right?
Yeah.
And I think that probably that helps also. For sure.
I see.
So 16 grams of coffee to 260 grams of water, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing for the iced coffee?
I'm gonna use same grams of coffee.
16.
16, and then I will brew 1:10 ratio.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So really compact.
Yeah. And then.
I need some more water.
Yeah.
So then you're also, I guess, when you're brewing an iced coffee, you're also thinking about how much ice, because you're gonna brew over ice, right?
Yeah. Brew over ice.
How many grams of ice are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use 2 ice.
2 ice. Okay.
Yeah, when I brew the coffee. Yeah, in server.
Yeah. And are you gonna change grind size as well, or are you gonna?
No. Yeah. Just easy brewing recipes.
So
yeah,
basically
I
just less water.
Yeah, I can just change my grind size, but many home brewer just want to easy method of brewing coffee.
Sure.
So
that's very true, and I think I definitely recommend all of you to try iced filter as well if you haven't done it at home. I know not everyone is drinking it during the winter, but it's actually really interesting. In general. What is the main reason for why you're using the Brewista?
There's no reason.
There's no reason. Right?
Yeah, this is electric pot, and then I also love the fellow. Pot, but Brewista is more flow is more thick.
Yeah, sure.
It's more. How can I say? It's more soft.
Yeah.
And easy to pour. Yeah.
It's a little because I see when you pour very, very like specific, very detailed.
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense because you get a kind of a specific flow to it, right?
Yeah.
Which makes a big difference for sure. Oh, yeah, now it's cooling down even more. It gets a lot better as it cools, right? It really kind of opens up. It's almost a bit peachy.
Yeah.
Right? It gets a little bit of the kind of stone fruit character, right?
And then I can feel fresh green grape also.
Very much. It's a little bit grape seedy, right?
Yeah.
For sure. But that's okay sometimes, right? And for me, it's super interesting because I never tried coffee from them. I think.
Oh,
this
really?
Is like the first time. Yeah.
There's good. Even it's 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roasting dates.
Do you know what roast machine they're using?
Gießen.
Gießen.
Yeah. They use Gießen.
It's actually really interesting for me to because believe it or not, there is a lot of coffee in the world I haven't tried. Right?
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to be able to try something new. Right?
Yeah.
Even though I know Shelbeza, the washing station, very well. So,
I can reduce my water temperature. Yeah.
And now you're lowering it because of the first hot brew. Normally you would have the same temperature.
Yeah. Okay.
Super.
You see?
That's loud. No?
Automatically
It's like
turn off
preparing.
If there's no bean,
Yeah.
he just stop himself.
Just stop it, yeah. Which is good. I think that makes it a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
It's a double, right?
Double, yeah.
Yeah. It's good to cat stuff. So sometimes you get a double paper filter. Okay, so maybe we can actually.
We can get rid of one.
I don't know. It's a bit too wet. Yeah. I'll try it.
I recommend if you use the April filter, you can use the outside.
Always use the bottom.
Yeah, always use bottom.
And I usually do so when I get them, when I get like a new pack, I always take half of the pack like this. And
Yeah,
I put it like this.
Ah,
Because then I get them more uniform quicker.
that's good.
Like a little tips.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have one filter. That's better.
Yeah.
Quick rinse. So if you get to choose, do you rather drink hot coffee or cold coffee?
Hot coffee.
You rather drink hot
Yeah.
coffee?
I like hot coffee.
I'm trying to figure out what the scale is.
Felicita. Yeah, Felicita scale.
So it's a scale I also never seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where are they from?
China, I think. Yeah.
So the ice is prepared. Then we're gonna go through.
It doesn't work. I think.
Bad for optionality. In the video. So this is actually quite common. You have a lot of grinders with this feature.
Yeah.
And then I guess like historically it's really difficult. Maybe.
Yeah.
So now it didn't turn out by itself. But that's okay. That happens sometimes. I have to say it's a quite loud grinder. It's quite noisy.
Yeah, quite noisy.
Yeah.
But I was try to compare to the EK and then optional. EK is more little bit high sounds.
Oh, even more.
Yeah, bit more big sounds. And then but it's the same. the tone is EK is high.
Yeah.
And option O is lower.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Our blooming.
So 1 to 10 ratio.
Yeah, 1 to 10 ratio. Okay, and gentle.
So very like slow, gentle pour.
Yeah, when I'm blooming coffee.
I do 40 grams. You let that sit for 30 seconds as well?
Yeah, 30 or 30 to 40 seconds.
Yeah.
More time to blooming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that something like, do you sometimes bloom for like 1 minute or 2 minutes? Or do you think it makes a big difference? How long you bloom?
It depends on the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I use the fresh coffee, and then gentle pour.
Very gentle.
Yeah.
And also like in a circle and then quite far out.
Yeah, 100.
And then you're finishing the pour in the center.
20.
It feels like you're pouring this much more gentle than the hot coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot coffee you were a lot more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because hot coffee, I want to remove micron size coffee bean. And then I will slowly, gentle. Oops, I missed. I just forgot my ratio. Okay. Yeah, 160.
So it's a little bit more water than we planned, but that's totally fine. Would you, so now when you poured a little bit too much water, would you take it off sooner? Or would you still let all the water go
Still let all the water.
Yeah,
and then try to some coffee.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's in the end of the day, it's homebrew, right? It's not a world championship.
Yeah.
So sometimes it tastes better, right? It's the same like the double filter here, like with AeroPress, for example. The first time people used double filters were also mistakes.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people use it because they think it tastes better, right?
Right.
So sometimes when you do it a little bit wrong, it's actually better than the right way, right? So we also let all the water go through.
Yeah.
That's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So what's the temperature? So now it's like
warm temperature. Yeah. I'm just one side I think about my English and one side's brewing. This is my first time to brew. So I'm very...
Is it your first time? No. You must have done a lot of brewing videos, no?
Yeah. But this is my...
Ahnstar keeps on saying his English is not good enough. But it's actually really, really good.
No, this is my first time to using English filming YouTube. Yeah. So.
Do you do all your YouTube in Korean?
Yeah. All in Korean. Yeah, this is... You can eat it. Konbae. Yeah, konbae.
It's like iced tea, no?
Yeah, I like this flavor.
It's nice.
Yeah, when I drink for ice, I want it to more low intensity of this coffee.
Yeah.
So I can feel the sweetness, I can feel the flavor notes in this cup.
I think flavor-wise, this is better than the hot.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think maybe this coffee, like this specific coffee, suits maybe ice better.
Ice better, yeah.
Because in the hot one, it was a little bit this grape seedy, slightly tart sensation. Here, it's a lot less.
Yeah.
And I think it's more, almost a bit stone fruited in, almost a bit floral. It has a bit of that grape seed also, but very little. And I think it's actually quite like refreshing. It becomes really like iced tea vibe, right? And always a lot of ice.
Oh yeah.
Always a lot of ice.
First time I used two ice because it's like paragon. Yeah, it's like capture my coffee.
Yeah, the aromatics.
Yeah. So I was use 2 or 3 ice, and then I used more water for my coffee, and then the ice was gone. Yeah. So hot coffees come down, so you can make the balance. And then if I pour my cup, when I pour my cup, I use more ice in my cup. And
that is really what cools it down, right? So the first ice is just for the aromatics.
Yeah.
To maintain those, and this is like chilling it down. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, no?
Mm-hmm. The question you asked me why I gentle my iced coffee. If I pour gentle, coffee strength is more higher. Coffee, and then I pour fast. Coffee strength is the more lower.
Exactly, because the water goes through the coffee much faster when you pour fast, right? Because you have more turbulence, and the coffee bed doesn't sit as uniformly, right? But in a much slower pour, the coffee bed kind of sits where it is, right?
Yeah,
super interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's
been very nice of you.
Is it interesting?
I think it's super interesting, right? And we're always super interested to hear what you guys think as well. This guy is also a bit of a rock star in Korea. I mean, as a very famous YouTuber here, right? And has a really good channel. We should promote on Specialty as well. Too.
Yeah.
So he has an educational platform for coffee, which is how we met. I might have a roasting video there as well. Tetsu might have a brewing video. Anthony as well. So I would definitely check that out. It's always a great opportunity to learn more about coffee, right? I think so. So with that, we just want to thank you again, Ahnstar, for letting us be here. It's very kind of you. And as always, thank for all of you watching out there. Subscribe, comment. I know this kind of ice filter is definitely a new thing for a lot of you. I know the grinder is very new for a lot of you as well. So I'm expecting you to ask about it, and let's have a conversation, right? So with that, we just want to say thank you again. Thank you. Wish you all a good day. Thank you. We want to give a special thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. It's because of you that we are able to continue to make these videos. And we want you all to feel free to always come with suggestions and ideas on the content that you want to see, because we are doing this for you and because of you. Thank you from all of us here at April.